Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
She's using Dark Void? Oh, she's using Summon Diaspish. Not summoning Darkrai, but summoning whatever the hell that is. Summoning, yeah.
That's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes.
Tormented Limbs? When did this become a freaking Dark Souls boss? Also, let's switch to this layout here. So, oh, let's not be auto. Be manual, because auto was for when I was grinding there and such. Okay, well, let's see here. Tormented Limbs, huh? Well, let's see what we can do here, I suppose. Yeah, it did very much seem like a Master Core there. Looks like the Amygdala boss from Bloodborne. I believe it. Wait, first we handle the Zoogles, then we get some There's multiple? Why do you say Zoogles like plural? There's just the one. I don't get it. She never had that kind of power. Doesn't matter, she's gonna kill us. Well, we'll live and then we can talk about whether she once had that kind of power. I was gonna roll, but Roach's Gale Force Flurry, whatever the heck, lasts 3,000 years, and I probably shouldn't throw it out as often as I do, just because, you know, it does take a while to recover from it. It does certainly take a while to recover from it. Oh. Ah! Got away from that one, though. Not this time. Not this time, how about? Well, about that. I wonder how many consumable items I'm gonna need to go through for this boss. I do wonder, because every boss in this game is like, well, time to lose all your consumable items 101. Oh, I forgot to spend all my SP that I gained while grinding. I wanted to save actually using the SP I gained while grinding for when I actually continued the series here, and I forgot to do that. So, I could spend a bunch of my SP, and I didn't even realize. It's not like you can do it mid-battle or anything like that. It's not like you can do that. There goes a bunch of our CP on resurrecting me. No. All right, well, I'll get our first dodge down here pretty soon. You're late, but good luck, by the way. This is one of the bosses that gave you a small bit of trouble. Well, it's a very good thing I grinded then. Level 46, and it's level 45, so we're one level higher, so we should be good enough. If I hadn't grinded, I think I would have been like level 41 or 42 or something like that, and it would not have been very good. I'll try using some aerial stuff some more, sometimes, maybe. Well, I'm honestly surprised Law hadn't done that before this point, because Law very much likes doing it a whole lot. Oh my goodness, Doalim was down, Doalim's up. Everything is a-okay in this world. He's gonna do his thing that he does like several times every battle because he loves spamming it like crazy. I should probably, it's probably in my best interest to get him to, you know, max out the campfire talking things first before anyone else, considering he's the one that does his Mystic Art the most. Thanks, Shield. I'm gonna need to use some of these at some point anyway. May as well start using them now during a time that there's not as much consequence for doing it. Because if I use consumables while I'm alive, Alpha needs to take a moment to like stand still and hold the item up in the air to properly use it. But on the ground, it's just used magically somehow. He just uses it telepathically if he's on the ground. So it's the time that seems to make the most sense to you know, to use items and stuff. Do you like water? 7.8 out of 10. Too much water? Are you feeling a little bit thirsty? Maybe. How have we still not broken the thing? How have we still not? Is fire critical against him? Okay. Now is the time. Now is the time for damage. Now is the time for damage. We can get to the halfway point here in just a sec, right? Maybe. Yes. Cool. But yeah, when it comes to that whole situation there, I probably wouldn't sign up for a network test kind of thing myself. Probably just wait for the thing to release and see what it's like then. Well, You Mr. Rude Dude. Oh my goodness, he did a freaking Donkey Kong upbeat. What the hell?
What was I thinking?
Well, I didn't have to stop and use an item there. Ow. Stop doing your freaking Donkey Kong upbeat. Whoa. Oop.
Some punishment.
He's using the Dongcopter. I'm just gonna use this before I die to the Dongcopter. I could have gotten a few more arts in before this, but you know, I feel like it's best to do it before the Dongcopter freaking takes me out, you know? Probably a safe option. We should use the $23 before it's too late. After all. Better use the credit card before then, just like that. Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious. No! How about you don't do the thingamabobs? I can't wait to see somebody do like a no-hit run of this game somewhere down the line. Maybe someone's already done it. Who knows? Maybe. Oh! Okay, you don't stop your strikes just because I perfectly dodged one and there's a final strike at the end. Good to know. Well, I gotta use some of these at some point anyway, so there we go. Cool, Doleem's picking me up. Yeah. No hit run in this would be really impressive. Don't think it's the kind of thing I'd ever attempt to go for, but it seems like an intriguing thing that I'd love to see somebody else who isn't me do. I'd be quite intrigued. Neat. Whoa. No, I do not consent, Mr. Dudo. Oop. Big damage, maybe. Cool. Cool. Very, very nice damage. We'll do this, methinks. Ow, never mind. I'll try it again. I'll try it one more time. Stop interrupting my things. We're almost down to the final launch here. We're almost down to that, at least. Oop. And then... Is this gonna mess up my timing? Because I started charging up my flaming sword. Is this gonna screw up my timing and make everything all weird and stuff? Oh my goodness, it canceled out my thing. I'm trying to use like all my HP. Dang it! Well, about that. About that. I risked it for the hypothetical biscuit. And I didn't get the hypothetical biscuit. I'm using another orange gel. I'm never gonna financially recover from all these orange gels. Paying for orange gels in the shop of this game is like paying for Nintendo 64 games on the Switch. Which, speaking of, I've been having a big think about that lately. When it comes to potentially covering Paper Mario super soon. That's a freaking ramble I'll have sometime when there's less craziness going on. I mean, does it exist? What? Financial security for doing those things? I don't even know. I probably lost my train of thought. I'm probably losing my mind. I'm always losing my mind. No, Doleem, no. A big soul at all. Yeah. There's that. Well, 5 orange gels. Is 5 the golden number? For, oh. It's me, right? Yeah, it's me. Just making sure. I'm just gonna, like, do this. I like that you can do this. And we should be in a pretty good position from that, right? Shio just went down in one hit there. Kisara our dedicated tank lost half her health in that one hit. Cool. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Come on. Gosh, diggity darn it. For them spamming their healing arts to where it doesn't use so much CP, but I need them to spam their healing arts. Is the thing though. Uh-oh. Don't Dongcopter me. Don't you dare Dongcopter me. Come on, please. We're super close. No. Come on, Shio, do your thing. Oh, you don't even need to do your thing. Look at this, we did it. Jeez. Rude. What a rude dude. Watch her just summon another one.
it's just her!
Faria, can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning! The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Forgive me.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case,
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kalzalik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
Okay,
Much
well,
for her
there
as well.
was that.
I'm most grateful.
Team is,
Oh, shucks.
a little
We're on
bit
the
hurt
same
right
team,
now.
Let's move on.
Yikes. How much CP do we have for, Okay, yeah, we can do that. And just hope that it's not a dungeon thing coming. Where am I going? Okay, so it is this way, the way that we haven't been yet. I mean, every hall looks the same, almost, basically.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
What's that, Conscience? Kill them all?
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my Thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's Thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my Thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your Thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your Thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions, I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally,
Well,
we begin to understand what the Thorns are.
that was
Yes.
certainly
And their
something.
source, a ceremony
So I guess
that
the
occurred
Thorns
3
are probably a
centuries ago.
being itself
We
that
still don't know
were
how
with
to
those
get
red
rid of
eyes.
them.
It's Vsause Michael
just
here
hope we
that
can
just
find a way.
introduced himself there, I guess, or something. It's automatically. Kind of wanted to see the party chat thing, but but why? Why did it do that?
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's Thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens.
Oh, okay,
Just need
hold
a
on.
little time first. Want to make sure I go into whatever comes next completely
Put a little time first. There weren't subtitles for that. We need to. Okay. Should we have like higher health and stuff? I don't know. We'll see the party chat. Also, speaking of stuff that's slowly coming together, the final DLC for Smash Ultimate is out today, and I think from what I've been seeing around online circulating during cutscenes, I think it's out now, and we're gonna be streaming it after we're done with Tales of Arise for this session. So we'll still do Tales of Arise for a little bit, but there's let's just get this here. Let's just start downloading this because I think it's out right now. There we go. There we go. So we'll be doing Tales of Arise here for a little bit, but later we'll do some Smash Ultimate and showcase Sora stuff. I'll put my Switch into sleep mode for now, like that. Should continue the download and stuff. Should do. So there's that. So after a little bit of Tales of Arise, we'll do some Sora shenanigans. Gosh diggity darn it! Did I get too close here again? Oh my goodness. Yeah, for now the eyes, then we see it again, then we next time we see the eyes, we can just imagine, hey, Vsause, Michael here. Alright, let's see this.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Being controlled by Michael.
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
No, Michael.
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet.
It's Michael.
Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of
It's
resentment
either Michael
she
or the
holds
people
towards me
trying
are
to
real.
contact you about the extended
Someone
warranty
used
on
her
your
because
car.
they knew
On
we'd
your car
hold back.
insurance.
If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Apparently there's more stuff.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from
It's trying to
beyond the
tell you that you're
grave,
eligible for a
ghost type
refund.
stuff.
That
All you
that's
need
your
to
grand
do
theory?
is...
That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
That'd be
Wait,
nice for the spooky month of
He
October.
might be closer to the mark
By the
than
time
you
this
think.
video gets uploaded,
What
it'll
if
be
the
like the end of
person's
November,
thoughts
but the
and
time of
deeds
streaming it
were to
is
somehow
October.
become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
And that's why we're covering it here on
survived here
Vsause.
intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
Well, who knows? My bets are either Michael or the people trying to contact you about the extended warranty on your car. I should actually save before I go through here.
Soon I have to be ready to face
I'm turning back for the third time because I'm gonna save actually. Just now realizing. Yeah. I'm erasing this timeline. Done. We erased the old timeline. It's gone, so no more of it. No more of the old timeline. Out with the old into the new. The only way is forward.
Shion and Dana. Nothing I learn can change that.
Even if I learn crazy maths like Pythagoras, it's not gonna change that. Nothing I learn will change that. What? I had to... Having a prompt like yes, or whoops, the Dogi Cam doesn't need to be on right now. Having a prompt like yes, I'm ready to go on, or no, I'm not, implies like turn back if you're saying no, and if you click yes, then immediately like the next scene starts. But it's just this invisible wall that's like an unnecessary yes or no prompt that freaking does that. Is it just meant to, you know, tell you that there's a big new thing coming up, I guess? What are my thoughts on the whole situation so far? I think Vsause Michael is a bit of a rude dude with all of the thorns that he has going on around. And I don't know what to predict for like the connections between things. Like maybe Shion and what's her face are the same person after all, but she had her own memories suppressed like Alphen. Maybe that'll actually be my guess so far. That'll be my guess. That'll be my my guesstimate right now. But that seems the most feasible. I was gonna imagine something else for a second, but then I thought of that and I was like, you know what? That's actually what's probably most feasible. So we'll see here if that's what's going on. I guess I don't know who the big mastermind behind all the stuff is gonna be. I don't know what the freaking ritual is supposed to be. I don't know. Let's go find out. Vsause Michael is gonna tell us all about it right now. Just you wait.